Instead of just guessing what the temperature is or losing your cold air by opening the door constantly to check a standard thermometer, go ahead and buy an indoor-outdoor wireless thermometer for 10 or 20 bucks from a hardware store and place it on a central shelf inside the fridge. Also, leave an inch or two at the end of each shelf to allow for air circulation. If you don't have enough room, pack the lower shelves first. If you have a thick layer of ice forming over the entire cooling fins, like you see here in the corner of mine, but your temperature still isn't low enough, then you need a fan to blow the warm air over the fins and distribute the cooled air throughout the refrigerator. If you don't have ice forming on the inside cooling fins and your fridge isn't cooling properly, you need to improve the circulation of air over the outside coils of the refrigerator. Sometimes debris prevents air circulation, or you may need to install a fan to help circulate the air properly. If you're going to drill through the sidewall of your fridge to run power to an internal fan, be sure to find and study a service manual so you know where you can and cannot drill. On my RV fridge, I found it was okay to drill through this area. If you don't feel confident about drilling in the location, first drill the hole and don't allow the bit to penetrate beyond the metal. Then use a small piece of stiff wire to verify that there's only insulation in that area. There will probably be about 2 inches of insulation. Then heat the tip of the wire with a torch and push it through the plastic. This will allow you to verify where the wires will penetrate the inside of the fridge. If you're okay with the location of the holes, drill the plastic to allow for your wires. Assuming your fan is a 12-volt fan, locate a source for 12 volts DC and ground. In my case, I chose to tap into the same wires that supply 12 volts to the fridge. Be sure to disconnect both the main AC power system and the 12-volt DC system before continuing with these steps. This is a good time to put foods that spoil easily into an ice chest. Cut your wires to length and mark the ends so you can keep up with positive and negative. Then push the wires through the holes. If you're connecting to a source with a large fuse, be sure to install a small fuse near the source to match the needs of the fan. This will help reduce the risk of electrical fires due to shorts. The fan I used is a small 12-volt computer processor fan. This small fan provides plenty of air circulation and doesn't take up much space. If you install a larger fan, you'll probably need a circuit to shut the fan off when you open the door, or it will blow too much of your cold air out. If you choose to use Velcro to attach the fan, I don't recommend that you use the sticky back Velcro. The adhesive never really dries and it will eventually pull loose. I chose to use the regular non-sticky back Velcro instead, and an adhesive like goop or construction adhesive. To prevent condensation from interfering with your adhesive, it's probably best to put your food in an ice chest and allow the fridge to warm up a bit before you apply the glue. I also used a couple of extra strips of Velcro so I can reposition the fan later if needed. Install the fan near the top of the refrigerator and aim it across the cooling fins. route the wires to the fan. You can also install a switch if needed. I left a little extra wire and tucked it behind the vegetable drawer just in case I decided to move the fan later. That's it. Assuming nothing else is wrong with your refrigerator, you should see much better performance. If you liked this video, please click the like button